Hello everybody and welcome to my first Elite video. So what we're going to look at today is how to identify Mother Lodes and how to mine them successfully. So this is also referred to as deep core mining. What we're going to need first is a detailed surface scanner, which basically enables you to fly up to a planet with a ring. Then you open the surface scanner, and then you shoot a probe with the secondary fire button. That usually is your right click. Then the ring will be scanned and some orange blobs will appear. So these orange blobs are hotspots for different kinds of asteroids. So let me fast forward a bit until we actually drop into one. So they don't get a waypoint like a what are they called? The resource extraction sites. So you can't find them in your navigational panel. You just have to slowly kind of drive into them. A quick note on the profitability of these undertakings. For about 45 minutes of mining, it usually gets me around 16 million credits. So I might add that you only get some reputation for the station you're selling at and nothing else. So if you want rank with the Empire or the Federation, this isn't the right thing to do. This is like purely financial gain for you and getting a new ship or upgrading your current one. So as soon as I get into the hotspot, the first thing I do is to keep spamming my pulse wave scanner. So you will see that there's the scanning wave going outwards from my ship, and everything that lights up orange or yellow we're potentially interested in. So to identify the Mother Lodes, I've been told in other videos you will need a bit of practice. It is actually true. However, you can get good at this quickly if you hold down the primary fire button, or you keep spamming the pulse wave, and then you look out for an asteroid that is brighter than the others. Now this might be difficult. If you've only seen 3 of them, you have a hard time evaluating is actually big or not. Also keep in mind the size, because some of them are like little pebbles. So some of them obviously you need to fly close to evaluate how big they are. But as a rule of thumb, if they're not bigger than your ship, you probably can't break them apart with a seismic charge. If you're in doubt if something is a Mother Lode asteroid and you're like, wow, pretty good chance on this one, you fire a Prospector limpet into it and then target the limpet, and then you wait for the scan result. Spoiler, this isn't one of them, so we'll fly on. Here we have a pretty good candidate that appeared right on the right side, so we're going to fly in a little bit closer to that one and see what's what. You can see the black lines on it. So right there you can see that the black lines go over the very, very bright yellow. That usually is a very good sign that this is a Mother Lode asteroid or a deep core deposit in it. So we'll fire a limpet at it. We need a Prospector limpet anyways for these to get the fissures displayed properly. So now you can see the asteroid fissures. They have high strength, low strength and average strength. And what we now want to select is our Seismic Charge launcher. And with that we're going to put some nukes right onto these asteroid fissures, and then on the right side of our screen there will be a little minigame that actually lets us see how much detonational power, like how much yield we need in order to detonate this optimally. So just line up your ship so you have a good shot for the fissure you have selected. I would suggest just finding your own way of doing it. You charge up the launcher and let it go, and then on the right side you see we have like 1, 2, 3 of the bars, and we need to hit the blue. So we need the bouncing lines that go up and down. They should be in the blue. They shouldn't stay in the yellow, because then you won't actually crack it open. You don't want to go in the red, because then you destroy some of the material you could have gotten out of it because you use too much of the pretty explosive. So you just kind of fly around and use the up and down thrusters primarily to rotate around the asteroid. Because I think overall you have like 90 seconds to place all the yields. Now you can see I have two fully charged yields that have been shot out, and now you can see in the contacts panel that I'm selecting another fissure. I think I'm looking for another high or average one. So I get the little blue tick box. So I've found another high strength one. There you go. That though wasn't enough. So if you overshoot, if you get into the red, you can disarm one of the charges, but otherwise just keep flying around it until you go like, oh yeah, this is fine. There's another high strength one for us to put a nuke in. For this last one, I only basically tapped my mouse button because I did not want a lot more detonational yield. And let's see. So this is how it looks when it looks right, except I'm a little bit too close. I should probably take care of my ship better. But this is how it looks when you break apart the asteroid, and you see that a lot more of the surface deposits have spawned. So you'll have to select your Abrasion Blaster and get that stuff off. So other tutorial videos recommended, get as many Abrasion Blasters as you can, because they will each break off one surface deposit. So if you see one surface deposit, you shoot it with 3 Abrasion Blasters at once, you get 3 of the actual ore. I couldn't reproduce this, so maybe I'm just silly, maybe I picked a ship that's not very good at it. This is the Crepe MK2, but I think they've actually patched that. I'll have to follow up with that. The ship build is below, including, I'm not sure I can include fire groups, but I'm gonna tell you what the fire groups are. Thank you all so much for watching. This was my first Elite video, so let me know what you think, and blow up my channel with likes, subscribes, and possibly dislikes. If I've messed it up, please let me know of all the mistakes I've made, all the inaccuracies that I am promoting through these falsehoods. Commander Falls out.